Good morning and welcome to Morning Signal. Here's your briefing for 10 July 2026. Today's lead story is the massive release of Grok 4.5, which was jointly trained with Cursor to deliver twice the token efficiency of its rivals at a deeply undercut price.
This is a major pricing play by xAI. By partnering directly with the leading AI code editor, they are bypassing traditional developer bottlenecks and hitting competitors where it hurts most, the wallet.
OpenAI is firing back on the product side with GPT Live, a continuous full-duplex voice interface. It handles background task delegation seamlessly without interrupting your natural conversational flow.
That is a massive UX shift. Instead of taking turns speaking like we are on a walkie-talkie, users can now talk over the AI, brainstorm out loud, and let it execute tasks in the background.
Meanwhile, a fascinating trend is emerging in the consumer app space. B2C apps are tripling downloads and raising retention by completely removing AI-powered marketing labels. They are replacing generic tech hype with explicit utility-driven messaging.
Consumers are officially over the novelty phase of AI. They don't care about the underlying tech stack anymore. They just want to know exactly what the app does for them.
On the developer front, we have a major reality check. OpenAI's latest audit revealed that 30% of tasks on the SweBench Pro benchmark are actually broken, exposing systemic inflation in AI coding metrics.
This explains why developer teams are feeling a gap between benchmark scores and real-world performance. But even with flawed benchmarks, we are seeing incredible feats, like a developer using LLMs to autonomously rewrite the bun runtime in Rust.
That proves autonomous system-level codebase refactoring is no longer science fiction. Moving into the AI sector, ByteDance just launched Dream 5.0 Pro, shifting image generation from novelty art to precise multi-layer design workflows.
It is all about professional utility now. In the same vein, Cognition is offering its new SWE 1.7 coding model at a fraction of standard cost by leveraging China's open-source Kimi K.7 model.
And Prime Intellect just secured $130 million after reaching $100 million in annualized sales. This capital injection strongly validates the market demand for decentralized AI training networks.
It shows that companies are actively looking for alternatives to centralized cloud giants. They want decentralized, cost-effective training options to maintain control over their proprietary data.
Looking at products and startups, Orico has launched a token brokerage that acts as an LLM trading desk. It routes API calls based on real-time cache and latency metrics to slash costs for enterprise users.
This is pure commoditization of inference. We are also seeing Toyo combine iMessage triage with real-time voice calls to automate workflow execution, which completely reimagines the agent-user communication interface.
On the B2B side, Novite is shaking up material science with chemistry-aware models. Instead of just discovering theoretical molecules, they focus on synthesizability and industrial production readiness.
That is a crucial distinction, because discovery is useless if you can't actually manufacture the material. In developer tools, a former GitHub executive has launched Entire, a Git hosting network optimized specifically for AI agent deployment.
This could be a massive paradigm shift for collaboration. At the same time, TypeScript 7.0 has been released, delivering native speeds and shared memory multithreading for dramatically faster full codebase builds.
This performance boost is essential as codebase sizes balloon. To protect these fast-moving codebases, Perfet has launched a system that pen-tests live web apps and automatically delivers patches back to code generation systems through Model Context Protocol connections.
It is a closed-loop security system. In business strategy, fintech giant Klarna is seeking a U.S. bank charter to bypass costly partner networks, which will secure lower funding costs and greater product control.
This is a classic vertical integration play to boost their margins ahead of an IPO. Meanwhile, OpenAI is acquiring enterprise services firm Northslope, securing hundreds of forward-deployed engineers to accelerate hands-on corporate deployments.
This shows that enterprise AI adoption still requires a lot of human handholding. In retail, Flipkart is expanding zero-commission fashion categories to improve merchant margins and lock in seller loyalty against Amazon.
They are weaponizing their fee structure to defend their home turf. Looking at the big picture today, product leaders are facing a clear shift. Value is triumphing over labeling, software life cycles are automating, and inference is becoming commoditized.
For decision signals, monitor whether developers migrate from GitHub to Entire as agent-based coding grows. Also track if voice-to-text usage shifts towards persistent continuous models like GPT Live.
Finally, audit your enterprise verification burden. You need to track if your engineering team is spending more time reviewing AI-generated code than they are saving by using it.
Here's one thing worth thinking about today. Product leaders must stop treating AI as a product feature and start treating it as underlying plumbing.
Exactly. The massive jump in user retention when companies remove AI-powered from their positioning proves that customers care about workflows, not tech stacks. Build invisible AI that solves highly specific friction points and let the user experience shine through.
That is our briefing for today.
And we will be back tomorrow morning.